SCP-047, Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-047 is to be contained in a 0.5 meter by 0.5 meter by 1 meter hermetically sealed storage box at all times. This box is to be locked in a storage locker 047A at Site P3 Secure Biohazard Lab 047B. Any entrance to and activity inside 047B will be recorded by biometric scan, closed circuitry cameras, and redacted. Entry to 047B requires the authorization of the project manager. In addition, at least 105 level clearance, SCP-047 is retreated as a priority for contagious biohazard in all protocols, including mandatory quarantine if exposed. Site Q-047 has been provided adjunct to the Lab 047B for this purpose. In the event of an outside contamination, SCP-047-1 Lockdown Protocol 047-01, Yersinia must be engaged. Description: SCP-047 is a heavily rusted breached gas cylinder made of an iron redacted alloy. When exposed to open air, the material of the cylinder evaporates slowly, producing a previously undocumented mutagenic gas. This gas has no effect on eukaryotic organisms, example humans, but profoundly alters prokaryotics, showing preferences for common human microbiota, the natural microorganisms that live on the skin and throughout the body. On rare occasions, these mutations produce a superbug collectively known as SCP-047-1. A natural commensal with enhanced survivability, therefore opportunistic pathogenicity. The pattern of changes induced in SCP-047 suggests that its highly infectious microbes are at least to be some degree selected for. Although the specifics of SCP-047-1 species are dependent on the base of bacterium which it is derived, there are several characteristics which appear to be generally consistent across all cases of SCP-047-1 mutations. Enhanced survivability to the bacterium's natural environment and similar environments, full-spectrum antibiotic resistance, increased reproduction rate and consumption of available material, development of a sporulation ability in gram-positive bacteria, increased ability to uptake, hold, and share plasmids, particularly in gram-negative bacteria, increased transmission due to traits described above. SCP-047-1 samples are normally debilitating and virulent. However, compared to other Keter class SCPs, it should be noted that SCP-047-1 has a relatively low mortality rate to their action through mundane biological pathways. Several strains of bacteria have been selectively mutated by SCP-047 mutation bacteria in culture is possible, but the process appears to be much more efficient with bacteria living on a human host. General mutations of natural commensals of experimentation purposes encouraged. After the containment breach of 30-01, January 1st, 2010, seen in a report Yersinia 47, mutation of already pathogen species is banned and all existing samples must be destroyed. 3 particle species of SCP-047-1 mutated bacteria are of note due to their involvement in the containment breach of redacted date 2000 redacted. Propion bacterium 047-A is a strain of Propion bacterium acnes mutated by SCP-047. Show details. Streptococcus 047-C is a strain of Streptococcus mitis mutated from SCP-047. Clostridium 047-A is a strain of Clostridium difficile mutated by SCP-047. Recovery log 047. SCP-047 was recovered from the site redacted. Secure laboratory by Foundation Biohazard Recovery Team in response to a full compromise situation on 1990 redacted. Testing logs indicate that the research team was attempting to contain data expunged in a class redacted SCP stable pressure cylinder, which led to redacted combining with redacted. A full molecular biological analysis of this is available in redacted. An initial release of gas from SCP-047 was structurally compromised was sufficient to cause a microbiological bloom. Uncounted species of SCP-047-1 killing all staff in the lab within blank hours. Exposed site redacted, staff obeyed standard Foundation quarantine containment protocol, and the infection was successfully contained. Incident report Yersini 047-01-2010. SCP-047 involved. Description: on January 30th, 2010, at approximately 300 hours, 3 a.m., storage locker 047-C, site redacted lab 047-B, containing bacterial samples mutated by SCP-047 was compromised after a complete simultaneous sorry, English is not my first language, data expunged, leading to failure of security measures in the area. 3 samples of total 12 were stolen. Data expunged since the initial containment breach. Outbreaks of one of the stolen bacterial strains, Propionibacterium 047-A, were recorded globally in communities of increasing size and population density. Further information on stolen material spread and containment follows. Compromised Propionibacterium 047-A, Streptococcus 047-C, and Clostridium 047-A. See SCP-047 for further information. Information outbreak. Outbreak 1. P-047-A. February 27, 2010, Siberia. Contained in C Incident Report P-047-A-03-2010. Second outbreak. P-047-A. March 30th, 2010, Northwest Territories, Canada. Contained. See Incident Report P-047-A-04-2010. Third outbreak. P-047-A. April 29th, 2010, South Australia. Contained. See Incident Report P-047-A-05-2010. Fourth. P-047-A. May 27, 2010, Mato Grosso, Brazil. Believed contained. See Incident Report P-047-A-06-2010. Warning: agents in the area are advised to familiarize themselves with the symptoms of P-047-A and to be on the lookout for possible infections. Fifth, P-047-8. June 26, 2010, redacted, Iraq. Site immediately data expunged, which is believed to have contained the infection. Access to Incident Report denied without O5 clearance. 6. P-047-A. July 26, 2010, Cameroon quarantined and active. Efforts to track outgoing civilians underway. Infection not contained. See Incident Report P-047-A-07-2010. Seventh outbreak. P-047-A. August 24th, 2010. Dalarna, Sweden, quarantine inactive. Believed contained. See Incident Report P-047-A-08-2010. Warning: agents be on the lookout for possible infections. 8. Not recorded. Believed to have taken place in North Korea. Data expunged. Agents with government access are attempting to gain access to parallel information, but due to the data expunged, local services have been extremely uncooperative. Containment status unknown. Ninth outbreak. P-047-A. October 23rd, 2010, South Carolina, United States of America. Quarantine enacted. Efforts to track outgoing civilians primarily successful. One civilian in a pickup truck believed to have data expunged. Infection not contained. Resolution. Reports from data expunged indicate no further outbreaks are believed likely, but agents are advised to be on the lookout for new flare-ups resulting from uncontained civilians in previous outbreak regions. These may continue for years, for some due to P-047-A sporulations. Investigations of the cause of the initial compromise is underway. Anyone with useful information may anonymously contact staff via the attached form.